Hello everyone, you're watching a video on a Valberry farming guide. The first two routes are going to be at the teleporter in the Stormbearer Mountains, right below the Anemo Cube. From the teleporter, you're going to head north up the path where the first Valberry location is right above on the ledge to your left. After which, you're going to head east where the second location will be located in between some trees right before the cliff. After which, you're going to head east even more and jump off the cliff, where a Valberry location will be located in the plains below. Then you're going to head straight south and continue along the cliff's edge until you come to the lower plateau. Right there will be some more Valberries right next to the trees on the lower plateau. There's also another Valberry location to the southeast. It's right next to the previous location. And then finally, the last location will be up north. You have to climb into the upper plateau where the Valberry location will be between the rocks and another cliff. And then you're going to head back to the teleporter where you're going to go on the second route. From the teleporter, head southeast down into the pond area below, and just behind the hilly trail tent will be your first Valberry location. After which, you're going to want to head up the cliffs to your east where there will be a second Valberry location. It's in the center of the trees on the upper platform. The next location requires you to head up the cliffs to your east. I would recommend going up the rocks right near the river, that way you can save on stamina and you don't have to worry about falling. When you're on top, continue along the cliff's edge to your right where the next Valberry location is. And then the next Valberry location is to your east, it's right next to the previous location. Next, head northwest where you're going to head off the cliff's edge, and right below on the other side will be your next Valberry location. Continue heading up north, and right past the pond in the middle of the three trees will be your next Valberry location. After this, you're going to go west and go across the river. There's a lower platform to the left where there's some hilly trails. This is where the next Valberry location is. After which, you're going to head straight north all the way to the border of the world, where on the cliff's edge will be your next Valberry location. And then finally, you're going to continue heading along the world border to the west, where at the other side near a cliff will be your next Valberry location. Route 3 is at the teleporter in the very upper right of Mondstadt near Stormbearer Point. From the teleporter, head straight north, go off the cliff, and just past the rocks with all the different minerals will be your next Valberry location. From there, you're going to head east where there's going to be a cliff on the other side. I'd recommend heading to the left, it's a little bit easier to glide to the other side. The next Valberry location will be at the very top of the opposite cliff. The final location requires you to head down the path to the east, where you're then going to climb up the cliff on your right. The final location is located along the cliff further ahead. And then finally, if you still don't have enough Valberries, you can head down to Windrise where there's an NPC that sells Valberries. From the teleporter, continue heading north until you hit the large road. From there, continue heading west where along the road will be your NPC. He sometimes moves around on the path, so he's not guaranteed to be in one spot. After which, you can just talk to him and you can open up his shop. There he sells 5 Valberries for 1000 Mara each. It's a bit on the expensive side, so I wouldn't really recommend buying them unless you need it fast. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one.